What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I sold one of my dividend stocks for this stock that I own. I own both of them, but I actually sold one of them because I absolutely love this stock. I'm going to do a dividend stock analysis. We're going to check and see how it's doing against the S&P. Its dividend growth rate, which is really impressive. And I'm going to compare both of these two stocks and show you why I sold a very good dividend stock, well-known dividend stock, for this dividend stock because I absolutely love this one. And then price per share is not bad at all. Its dividend growth rate is fantastic. So let's check this out right now. So here's a stock that I sold, and I absolutely have no regrets selling it. I absolutely love this stock still, and I may buy it in the future because it has a 3.58% dividend yield. That is Newell Brands, and it has a volume of 2.41 million, a dividend yield of 3.58%. And the year range was $15.67 and $30.10, and his day range was $25.42 and $25.81. Still not a bad dividend stock, but let's check out its dividend history. Then I'll jump to the stock that I sold. I sold this one and I bought a new one. And gosh, I'm like mentally drained from working these past two shifts. Like clocked out at 8:30, so like an hour and a half after my shift. But I was really excited to post this video, and I really an exuberance of energy posting this video for you guys because I'm very excited to reveal to you guys this stock that I sold for a stock that I own. And I absolutely love the decision I made. And it's a huge increase in dividend income in the future. So let's check out Newell Brands' dividend history. Okay, so this stock does have a pretty good growth rate of 15 cents, 17 cents, 19 cents, 23 cents. And it's kind of stagnant at 23 cents. And I'm saying to myself, okay, can I do better? Now, I like this stock. I'd like to thank Matthew Ramey for this dividend stock. He owns this one. This is a great dividend stock for its price. It's $25.67, a 3.56% dividend yield, PE ratio of 15.28, 92 cents for annual dividend. That's still not bad, but I got one that is better, and I'm going to show you financially how it's doing, the dividend growth, compounded annual growth rate, and why I really made a strategic move to buy this stock and why I absolutely love it. So let's check this one out. And that stock is Franklin Resources, sitting at $32.77 with a 3.42% dividend yield, a 13.54 PE ratio. In the year range, it was $17.97 to $35.94. So it's one that was in line with the S&P, and it just took a little bit of a nosedive. But are these guys good? Or are these guys worth it? So we need to look at a few things. We'll definitely compare the compound annual growth rate of Franklin Resources and Newell Brands. So who is Franklin Resources before you guys even are trying to figure out who they are? Now, Newell Brands has some products like Rubbermaid and some other ones. You can correct me if I'm wrong with some of the things they have. They have the Expo marker that I have right here. They have a lot of things that are very interesting. And if they do increase their dividend over time, absolutely I'm going to buy it because it's really cheap, and it does have a significant dividend growth history. It's not bad, but this one is better, and I'm going to show you a few things. So who the heck are Franklin Resources real quick? Why did I make this move? Let's see how they're doing financially. Let's see who they are as a company, and let's look at a few things why I made a strategic move. So let's check out them as a company. So these guys are a global investment firm, basically, that they get their clients that obviously they have financial goals, and this is what they do. They're from large institutions to individual investors. Each of our clients wants the same thing, to achieve their financial goals. And for more than 70 years, we've helped them do exactly that. Everything we do at Franklin Templeton is focused on delivering our clients better outcomes. That's why millions of clients of more than 160 countries have entrusted us with their investments, making us one of the world's largest asset managers with 1.5 trillion in US dollars assets under management. So this is what they have. They have over 11,000 global employees, 13,000 investment professionals, 1.5 trillion in total assets under management, 70 years of asset management experience. And this is what they do. They basically are huge. So this is their capabilities and brands. They focus on equity, fixed income, multi-asset solutions, and alternatives. So this is what's very special about these guys. They're very well known and they generate a ton of money. You guys got to check this out, how much revenue they generate. It's awesome. Let's check that out. Since September of 2020, their revenue quarterly was 1.63 billion. It was up 20.78. December it was 2 billion. It was up 43.62. March 2.08 billion. It was up. June it was up 2.17 billion, and its revenue has done very well. Its net income has increased, the diluted EPS. Now, the net profit margin, okay, you can say this and that, but these guys cost of revenue 1.26 billion. So their earnings in the third quarter, they beat, they expect the revenue by 2.05%. The EPS, they beat them by 22.89%. So they're beating, you're seeing the sign beat, which is very good. And there's an increase in revenue over time, which make these guys very attractive. But this is what makes them extremely attractive as a dividend stock. 12 cents, 15 cents, 18 cents, 20 cents, 23 cents, 26, 27, 28, 3.35% dividend yield, PE ratio of 13.54, an annualized dividend of $1.12. So this stock is not jumping up like crazy, but it is increasing its dividend over time. Now, again, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes, but I like the trends of these guys. And look at this, 28 cents. And we're going to compare the compounded annual growth rate of Newell Brands and Franklin Resources. I love Newell Brands, don't get me wrong, but I had to capitalize on these guys right now. And I may buy Newell Brands in the future, but I'm going to be long in these guys right now. And let me just show you how crazy this is with the compounded annual growth rate. This is what I like. I know it's rated as a C+, but the revenue growth is 13.43%. Dividend growth rate in the past 10 years is 15.98%. Dividend growth rate in the 5 years is 15.9%. Dividend growth rate in 3 years is 17.07%. That, to me, is very attractive. And I'm going to show you what's going on with Newell Brands with the dividend growth rate, which is not as attractive as Franklin Resources. Sure, the sector relative grade is C+, but look at this revenue growth, dividend growth rate in the 3, 5, and 10 years. Very impressive. Let's check out Newell Brands. Okay, so look at this. 10-year growth rate, 14.87. 5-year growth rate, 3.90. 3-year growth rate, 0.00. So you see why I made a difference and I sold Newell Brands for Franklin Resources. It's a no-brainer. It's a huge increase in dividend income. You're seeing a compounded annual growth rate. I believe that Franklin Resources is way more in demand than Newell Brands. Newell Brands is a great dividend stock, but I had to pull the trigger and I had to get Franklin Resources, and I'll show you how much expected dividend income I'm going to be earning from Franklin Resources based on all these shares that I sold from Newell Brands and put in Franklin Resources. Write down estimated quarterly income with 51.31 shares and it 28 cents with Franklin Resources. I'm getting $14.37. So I may be able to buy more shares with these guys with the compound interest and the snowball effect kicking in. So this is a no-brainer. I absolutely love the decision I made, and I'm going to stand by that, and I'm going to just continue to reinvest the dividends, buy more shares with Franklin Resources, and go from there. So I believe this is a very strategic move to help me with my dividend income increase over time, so I can just sit on my ass, do nothing, watch these dividends grow, watch the price per share be about stagnant, and again, watch the dividend compounded annual growth rate of the dividend increase and the compounded annual growth rate increase. And that's what I want. I want dividend stocks that slowly go up over time, and their dividends to increase over time slowly, or just increase exponentially as long as they're stable. So let me know what you think of my decision. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. This is Darth Dividend. You guys have a good one.